An overnight shooting leaves a River Rouge community in shock as 2 people are now dead. River Rouge police are stepping up patrols tonight after a triple shooting left 2 people dead and another in critical condition.
This happened at a home overnight on Beechwood Street, right in the area of Visker and West Jefferson. Sean Lay is there live tonight. And Sean, this has really rocked that community.
Absolutely, Karen. A community on edge tonight. And listen, 19 and a half hours after this call of a shooting came in, still behind me, a very, very active crime scene. We're keeping a respectful distance because just now, MSP, evidence investigators, and the medical examiner are removing both victims from this home. We've also seen a heavy River Rouge police presence out here. There is still a killer on the loose right now tonight. The shocking discovery was made by a River Rouge police officer on patrol last night at Beechwood at Eaton. A 44-year-old man flagged him down. That man was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds, and he directed the officer to this townhome. Here's the officer's call on the radio.
Yes, if you have a rescue available, can you please send them to 522 Beechwood, please? 522 Beechwood. Apparently we've had several shot inside the house.
Well, he was directed by the person who was shot and escorted him basically to the residence, showing him the crime scene.
The officer could see the bodies of a 52-year-old woman who family members have identified as Kimberly Green and a 48-year-old man friends identify as Dorian Patterson. Both Green and Patterson had been shot to death. But the key to finding the killer, the man who was also shot, he's now in critical condition. Can he tell police who the killer is and why the shots were fired?
We're hoping they're going to recover and then we'll get some information and continue our investigation. Obviously, we have to take it serious, and everyone's got to be careful when you have somebody out there. However, at this point, I just advise everyone to be cautious. We're going to have several patrols out. You will see more police, and we just want to make sure the community will be safe.
And we continue to see those stepped up patrols here in River Rouge as they try to run down suspect information tonight. Just had a conversation with one of the victim's brothers. He believes this is all over a dispute over money, but it's unclear who was actually targeted by this gunfire. And police tonight are saying they need help. They need help from the public. If you know anything about it, give River Rouge police a call right away. Back to you.
Sean, what are police telling you? Do they believe this was a shootout or there was just one shooter?
Interesting question. That's one we asked because we saw markers, evidence markers in the front of the door and the rear of the door here, indicating that maybe gunfire was coming from one direction and another. They believe just one shooter here that is now on the run. They don't know if it's a man or woman. The markers we saw was likely a blood trail.
Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you, Sean.